So, what is the most iconic thing for you in terms of house style for a magazine? I think that this is really important to understand and gauge what people like from a magazine, as it's what attracts people to pick it up in the first place. From this, I can gauge that the most important thing for most people is the layout. To be fair, I do agree with this, if I'm honest, because if the layout is all wrong and too complicated, people are less likely to try and work their way around the rest of the page. So I think that the easier it is for people to orientate around, the more likely people are going to read it. Next is the colour and font. These both had 15 responses each, as you can see from here. I think that, again, this is really important, as if the colour is all wrong and the colours don't match, it's just not going to be as satisfying for the eyes. So if the image is colour, let's say, and then the titles, the writing is all in black and white and the background's black and white, the image is going to stand out and you will be able to easily see where the image finishes and where the background starts. This is not what I want to achieve. I want it to flow naturally, and which is very important in my opinion. I also like the way which the font has come up in second most important. This could link to why Vogue was so popular and so well known, because their font is very unique. Very unique. After that came the language here. I am a little bit with and against this. I think it just depends on your content for your language. As if it's too formal and your target audience is informal, it's not going to sell as well, the magazine. So you have to make sure that your magazine idea and design matches with the language. Next came the subheadings. So clearly subheadings, mini images and other are not what people first notice about a magazine and what they think is the most iconic. What I found a bit surprising was how the background got very little. This shows me that I don't need to spend hours and hours working on my background and rather spend it on my layout, language, font and colour scheme. I think that this is very helpful, and I'm definitely going to keep notes of why and what the most important things are. I wanted to use this format for showing my data instead of the typical bar chart, as it makes it a little bit more easy to see what and where the most popular aspects are for the magazine. I also think it looks quite satisfying, and the little zigzag